Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, kids.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
And good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay. So, what's going on in 7B? 7B, what were we doing?
Long question answers.
Long question answers
We
of
have
social
completed.
reformers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 7A, what were we doing?
Ma'am, we have completed the chapter and long question answer also.
Yes, ma'am.
History, I'm talking about Taran. History question answers complete, okay?
No, ma'am, we have to start history chapter.
Maybe we have started already. You haven't joined the class. Taran?
Yes, yes, ma'am. And we have to start the chapter.
Acha, okay. And 7C, what were we doing? We have to completed the videos. You have to start the reading, right?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Yashmit,
Yes, ma'am.
what were we doing in 7C?
Ma'am, we were doing the reading. We have done the sophism.
So let's get started with the reading part. Okay. The ones who have done that, they can revise it. Okay. And 7B, you can keep on completing your question answers if they're not completed. 7A, please open your books and start with the reading part.
Ma'am.
Hanji. So who will read? Chalo Yashwat, you only start.
Sufism and its teachings. Sufis were Muslim saints and mystics. They came from Persia in the 11th century. They did not like fasts, feasts, and rituals. According to them, love and devotion were the only means to reach God. Following were the main principles. God is one and all powerful.
Okay,
All
wait
are
a
his
minute. Wait a
children.
minute. Wait a minute. Right? So as he has read it, सूफीज कौन होते थे? जैसे हमारे हिंदूज में होते हैं ना, सेंट्स होते हैं, सन्यासीज होते हैं, ऐसे ही there were certain mystics and saints and Muslims, right? There are who are known as Sufis. क्या बोलते हैं उनको हम?
Sophies.
Sufis. Right? Now, they came from Persia in the 11th century and उनको भी जो बेसिक चीजें यहाँ पे होती थी जैसे कि डिड नॉट लाइक फास्ट फीस्ट एंड रिचुअल्स, उनका ही मानना था कि हमें बड़े बड़े रिचुअल्स करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बहुत ज्यादा खुद को हाश फास्ट रखने की जरूरत नहीं है या किसी को बड़े बड़े पार्टीज देने की जरूरत नहीं है in order to reach God, right? So, according to them, it is only love and devotion, right, which can help us to reach God. Now he will read certain of their teachings. Read Yashmit.
To love mankind means to love God. So everyone should love humanity. True love of God is more important than rituals and fasts. Paths to God are many, so one should be tolerant towards other religions and sects. In this way, they tried to bridge the gap between Muslims and Hindus. Respect for all human beings is necessary and important. Music is one way of reaching God, but meditation is also essential for it. They should follow the teachings of peers who were like Hindu gurus or saints.
Right, so these were the following teachings of Sufis. ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर भी है, इसको ध्यान से पढ़ लो. राइट, कि भाई गॉड जो है वो एक ही है, सबसे पावरफुल है, ठीक, और हम सब उसके ही बच्चे हैं, है ना. एंड गॉड को लव करने का मतलब है दैट एवरीवन शुड लव ह्यूमैनिटी. अगर आप अपने फेलो ह्यूमंस को लव करो, इट मीन्स यू लव गॉड. उसके लिए आपको कोई दिखावा करने की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट. देन दे सेड that true love of God is more important than rituals and फास्ट फीस्ट, ये आपको आपके दिल में सच्ची आस्था होना बहुत जरूरी है। आप बड़े बड़े रिचुअल्स करो, ये इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, राइट? दैट डजंट मेक यू somebody who's really devoted to God, no. But yes, if you're helping others, if you're doing good to others, that would surely make you a human. So, next is some important reformers of Sufism. Who will read? Please raise your hands.
Ma'am, can I? Ma'am, may I read?
Ma'am, can
Harsh
I?
Patel. Harsh would read.
Some important reformers of Sufism. Khawaja Muinuddin
Khwaja
Shidzi,
Muinuddin. Khwaja Muinuddin.
Khawaja
Chishti.
Muinuddin
Chishti.
Shishti,
Chishti.
Shishti, Kishti. Khwaja Muinuddin Kishti was the Sufi saint. He was born in Central Asia and came to India around 1192 AD and stayed in Ajmer. He died in 1236 AD and was buried at Ajmer. His dargah is a holy place of pilgrimage for the Indian Muslims of the Christian sections. He preached devotions towards God. He said that music, if played nicely and beautifully, brought men close to God. Another important Sufi saint was Baba Farid, who lived in Ajodham. Dham.
Okay. Right, guys. So अभी जो उन्होंने सूफी सेंस की बात की है ना? सबसे पहले हम बात करते हैं ख्वाजा मोइनुद्दीन की। आपने उनका नाम भी सुना होगा, राइट? So Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti was a Sufi saint and he was very popular. He was born in Central Asia, right? And even he was right, his dargah, he stayed there and he died in 1236 and buried at Agra. जहाँ पे उन्हें bury किया गया है, that is known as his दरगाह. That's a very holy place of pilgrimage for the Muslims. जैसे हम लोग जाते हैं जहाँ पे वैष्णो देवी, केदारनाथ, ऐसे इन लोग के लिए शिरनी हम जाते हैं. Now the Muslims go to places where they have the dargahs of their religious leaders, right? So Muslims of the Chishti sect, he provided devotion towards God, and he said that God,
वो बैठा है, वो खोलन की कोशिश कर रहा है वो है
okay, and he stated that, yeah, that God could be reached through music if played nicely and beautifully, and brought men close to God. Plus, इनके अलावा एक और जो important बाबा थे, he was Baba Farid, who lived in Ajodham. Clear? Now the next concept for other important Sufis, इसके हम बात करते हैं the Bhakti movement and its chief reformers. Okay, the ones who want to read can raise their hands. Okay, Atharv Gupta, read.
Ma'am, may I read?
Yes. Atharv Gupta will
Ma'am, may
read.
I?
Atharv Gupta, you going to read or not? Vedang, you read better. The Bhakti
Yes,
movement.
the
Vedang,
Bhakti movement and its chief
performers, nahi reformers.
reformers. Bhakti means devotion or love to God. It stressed the union of the individual with God. According to them, with love or devotion, one could get salvation, that is, union with God. One should love all without any distinction of caste, creed, or sect. The saints of the Bhakti movement were least interested in religious rituals, pilgrimages, and holy places and river bathing. They wanted the people to live a virtuous life and develop tolerance and respect for other religions. Ramanuja, Ramananda, Kabir, Namdeva, Guru Nanak Dev, Vallabhacharya, Chaitanya, and Mirabai were some of the great reformers of the Bhakti movements. Ramanuja. Ramanuja was born in a town near Madras, Chennai, in 1016 AD. He considered God to be an ocean of love and beauty. His teachings are same as found in the Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita. He always preached in the language of the common people. He also preached the worship of Lord Vishnu. A large number of people became his followers in North India as well as in South India.
Okay.
Ramananda.
Right, wait a minute. So अगर हम बात करें भक्ति मूवमेंट की, तो भक्ति का मतलब होता है लव एंड डिवोशन टू गॉड, राइट? या आप पूरी तरीके से गॉड को डिवोटेड हो चुके हो। एंड इसका मतलब ये नहीं है, जैसे आप देख लोगे ना, वी हैव यू सीन द वीडियोस रिलेटेड टू महाकुंभ? Did you guys see?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see how people there are? मतलब how are they, how devoted they are being?
Ma'am, they are भीड़ लगी हुई है. There's not a single place where not a people is coming.
There is no reservation of train, no reservation of bus, and even the private car, people who are driving private cars, they are being stopped to go there.
Right, but you can see वहां पे कितने अलग अलग साधुज आ रहे हैं, संत आ रहे हैं. So these are mystics only ना, जो भी वहां पे आ रहे हैं अपना
There was
पूजन
one,
करने के लिए. Okay.
there was one person also who was educated.
Yes. Okay. So according to them, with love or devotion, one could get salvation. मतलब मोक्ष, आपको मोक्ष मिल सकता है if you're really devoted and you really love God by heart. Okay. Union with God. One should love all without any distinction of caste, creed, religion, etc. And if you want to do that, पहली बात तो आपको सबको equally treat करना पड़ेगा, चाहे वो किसी भी caste के हो, किसी भी gender के हो, doesn't matter. Next is the saints of Bhakti movement were less interested in religious rituals, pilgrimages to holy places, etc. इनका भी वही मानना था कि भाई हमें नहीं करने इतने सारे rituals or this and that, right? So they also wanted the people to understand that life virtue, like to live a virtue life and following टॉलरेंस एंड रिस्पेक्ट फॉर द रिलीजन्स, राइट? अगर आपको अच्छी जिंदगी चाहिए तो आप दूसरे रिलीजन्स की भी रिस्पेक्ट करो. एंड अपने रिलीजन में ये नहीं जरूरी है कि आप बड़े बड़े रिचुअल्स करो तभी आपको सैल्वेशन मिलेगा. नो, इफ यू आर डिवोटेड टू गॉड प्योरली बाय योर हार्ट, then also you can receive it at your home as well. Okay. नेक्स्ट इज रामानुजा. रामानुजा कौन थे?
मैम मैरी
पढ़ चुका है बेटा वो, ठीक है. Ramanuja was born in a town near Madras in Chennai. Okay, so he considered God as an ocean of love and beauty, कि भगवान के आंसू इतना प्यार है कि वो बांटते रहेंगे पर कभी खत्म नहीं होगा. His teachings are same as found in the Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita. जैसे जो चीजें रामानुजन लिखे नहीं है वही चीजें उपनिषद और भगवद गीता में भी लिखी हुई थी, right? He always um he always preached the language of the common people, right? And a number of people became his followers in North Syria as well, okay, in South India. Now we'll start about Ramanuja with Jaditya would read it.
मैम मैरी
Jaditya.
Ramanuja
Yes, Jaditya, read.
born in a town near Madras, Chennai, in 16 AD. He considered God to be an ocean of love and beauty. Teachings and Bhagavad Gita. He always preached in the language of common people. He also preached the worship of Lord Vishnu. A large number of people became his followers in North India as well as in South.
Okay. ओके, सो अगर हम बात करते हैं, या now if you talk about राम, ये तो रामानुजन क्या में तो हम पढ़ चुके थे बेटा. now we have to read about रामानंदा. just
Ma'am,
yes, who's saying ma'am?
very.
Bhavya Rastogi, you have read yesterday. No, today I want to give chance to those people who haven't got a chance. Let them also get a chance today. Okay. चलिए, who would read next? Sarthak Agarwal, you would read Ramananda. सार्थक, सार्थक read बेटा. आशुतोष, you read.
Yes, ma'am. Ramananda. Ramananda was a follower of Ramanuj. He was born at Allahabad, Prayagraj, in a South Indian family. Although he belonged to South, yet he propagated his thoughts in northern parts of India. He wanted Hindu society to get rid of bad customs and rigid caste system. So he taught his principle of bhakti to all the four castes. He preached the worship of Rama instead of Vishnu in Hindi language for first time. One of his disciples was Kabir.
Okay, right. So what has he told us about Ramananda? हम उससे बस होता है. Ramananda was also a student of whom? किसके student है Ramananda?
रामानुजा.
रामानुजा, राइट. सो ऑब्वियसली अगर वो उनके स्टूडेंट है तो उनकी टीचिंग्स कहीं ना कहीं उनसे सिमिलर ही होंगी, उनके जैसी ही होंगी, राइट. सो ही वाज बोर्न एट इलाहाबाद एंड बिलोंग टू साउथ इंडियन फैमिली. ऑल ही बिलोंग टू साउथ, बट उन्होंने अपने आइडियाज को नॉर्थ में भी प्रोपोगेट किया, वहां पे भी लोगों तक पहुंचाया. सो ही वांटेड कि हमारी जो इंडियन सोसाइटी है उसके जो बैड कस्टम्स हैं उनको बिल्कुल तुरंत की तुरंत बिल्कुल खत्म कर दें, छोड़ दें. एंड वो अपने प्रिंसिपल जो थे भक्ति के, वो सारी फोरकास्ट को सुनाते थे. मतलब ऐसे वो नहीं करते थे कि नहीं मैं अपनी टीचिंग सिर्फ और सिर्फ हिंदू ब्राह्मण्स को दूंगा और शूद्रस को ही दूंगा. नो, राइट. एंड ही preached the worship of Ram instead of Vishnu. Okay, one of his disciples were Kabir. So Ramananda was a disciple of Ramanuja, whereas Kabir was a disciple of. बताइए.
I'm Ramananda.
रामानंद. गुड. हाँ जी, read the ones. चलिए भव्य रस्तोगी, you read next. कबीर.
Kabir. Kabir was a weaver by profession. He tried to become a bridge between Hindus and the Muslims. Thus, he did not believe on the distinction of caste and creed. According to him, everyone is the child of the same God. Hindu call him as Ishwar, and Muslim call it as Allah.
Right, so
He
Kabir was
said,
of the thought process that God is one. ठीक है, भगवान एक ही होता है, हम सब उनको अलग अलग नाम से बुलाते हैं. ठीक है, आगे पढ़ो.
he said that not by caste, but by deeds, man could achieve salvation.
राइट. सो
He
उनका ये भी
fought
मानना था,
against
जैसे हमारे जो ब्राह्मण्स थे उन्होंने ये एक अफवाह फैला रखी थी, ओनली ब्राह्मण्स को अचीव साल्वेशन. तो उन्होंने कहा नहीं, आप अपनी कास्ट से साल्वेशन अचीव नहीं करते हो, यू अचीव इट बाय योर डीड्स. जैसे आपके कर्मा होंगे, डिपेंड्स ऑन दैट. आगे बढ़ो.
he fought against outward religious practices, for example, idol worship, useless rituals, and supremacies of priests. He
सुप्रीमेसी
led
सुपरमेसी नहीं
stress
सुपरी अब देखो यहाँ पे भी वही चीज आ गई उन्होंने कहा कि भाई क्यों करना हमें ये आउटवर्ड प्रैक्टिसेस हमें आइडल आइडल वर्शिप वाला होता है मूर्तियों की पूजा क्यों करनी राइट why do we need to do all these things we just need to do good deeds that is the only way to connect to God भगवान ये नहीं देख रहे कि किसने कितना मंदिर में कौन कितना चढ़ा के जा रहा है उसके अकॉर्डिंग उसको नो भगवान ये देखते हैं कि ऊपर चाहे वो हिंदूज क्यों चाहे वो मुस्लिम्स क्यों चाहे वो सिख्स क्यों एवरीबडी वॉचेस व्हाट काइंड ऑफ डीड्स यू आर डूइंग आप कैसे काम कर रहे हो राइट एंड दैट विल शेप योर लाइफ नॉट डूइंग बिग बिग रिचुअल्स एंड दिस एंड दैट आगे पढ़िए
he laid stress on good deeds and purity of conduct. His couplets are still recited in India. He died at Maghar, where his samadhi and Maqbara are constructed side by side. His followers started a new sect called Kabir Panth.
ओके ठीक है सो अगर हम बात करें कबीर की जितना मैंने आपको बताया उसके बाद उन्होंने यही कहा कि भाई हमें ये सब करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है राइट वी ऑल बिलोंग टू द सेम गॉड भगवान सबके लिए एक जैसे होते हैं एंड भगवान तक पहुंचने के लिए वन थिंग विच यू हैव टू डू इज टू कीप डूइंग गुड टू अदर्स आप दूसरों के साथ अच्छा करते रहिए राइट एंड ही यूज्ड टू कॉल them the god Ishwar and he said Muslims call them Allah but that doesn't make it they're two different entities भगवान है तो एक ही कहीं ना कहीं ठीक then he said that not only by caste but also by deeds one could achieve salvation अगर आप अच्छा काम करोगे तो आपको salvation मिलेगा ही मिलेगा हम्म, ठीक so then he said that he fought against the outward religious practices same ही है सबका idol worship नहीं होनी चाहिए this and that then he laid stress on good deeds and purity of conduct आपने कबीर के दोहे सुने कबीर के दोहे have you
Yes,
heard
ma'am.
about that
Yes, ma'am.
right
Yes, ma'am.
so what do we call doha in English what do we call
Ma'am, phrases.
Ma'am, idiom.
no
Phrases. Phrases, ma'am.
couplets क्या बोलते दोहे को इंग्लिश में
Like,
Couplets.
couplets what do we call them couplets right so he उनकी couplets आज भी आप देखो कबीर के दोहे आज भी बहुत फेमस है right and he died at Maghar wherein Samadhi and the Maqbara are constructed side by side right अब देखो ये दोनों ही लैंग्वेज स्पीच करते थे हिंदूज में भी और मुस्लिम दोनों को ही मानते थे तो उनकी समाधि बनाई गई और उनका मकबरा ही बनाया गया पता है आपको जो ये सेंट्स होते हैं जब इनकी डेथ हो जाती है तो उनको समाधि दी जाती है इनको जलाया नहीं जाता है ओके इनकी
Yes,
समाधि
ma'am.
है राइट सो इनकी समाधि वगैरह तो साथ साथ बने हुए हैं और जो लोग इनकी टीचिंग को फॉलो करते हैं उन्होंने एक नया सेक्ट बनाया जिसे बोलते हैं कबीर पंथ एंड द पीपल हु फॉलो हिज टीचिंग्स आर नोन एज कबीर पंथीज नेक्स्ट
मैम समाधि में फ्रेंड्स के साथ फिर उनकी
संबर क्या बोला बेटा प्लीज रिपीट
मैम जब सेंट्स की डेथ हो जाती है तो समाधि में लोग करते क्या है उनकी डेड बॉडी के साथ
they just keep sitting in one place and उनकी वहीं पे डेड बॉडी एज इट इज एक गड्ढे के अंदर रख दी जाती है उसके ऊपर फिर उनकी एक स्टैचू बना दिया जाता है
ओके मैम
चलो now we'll talk about Guru Nanak Dev Ji who would read Rasa please read
Namdev was a great Maratha saint. He was a washerman by birth.
no
His
no no
beautiful,
no not sorry Naamdev yes sorry beta continue
his beautiful hymns, which were composed in Marathi, are sung by his followers, whether they are Hindus or Muslims. People of all castes and creeds hold him in high esteem for his teachings. A closer look at Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak was born at Talwandi in 1469. He travelled widely before establishing a centre at Kartarpur. Irrespective of their formal creed, caste, or gender, his followers ate together in the common kitchen, langar. The sacred space thus created by Baba Guru Nanak was known as Dharmsal. It is now known as Gurudwara.
Okay. So, right, what she has told us about Namdev is, अब देखो Namdev was also one very important Bhakti saint. ठीक है. Now he was born in where? He was born at, बताइए, तलवंडी, right?
मैम
So,
तलमंडी
हम्म अब ये
Nanak was
मराठा
born.
स्कॉलर थे, मराठा सेंट थे, महाराष्ट्र से थे ये, राइट. एंड ही वाज अ सन ऑफ अ वॉशरमैन बाय बर्थ. अब क्या कहते हैं ना, ये एक कास्ट होती है, दो इज ऑल्सो कास्ट, राइट. सो देन ही his beautiful hymns were composed in Marathi, are sung by his followers, whether they are Hindus or Muslims, and people of all castes and creeds hold him in high esteem of for his teaching. तो उनकी टीचिंग वो इतनी अच्छी थी कि हर कास्ट, हर क्रीड के लोग उनको प्रीच करते हैं because of his good and great teachings. Next, we have a closer look at Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Who would read? Raise your hand for reading. The ones who have read would not read. Hurry up.
This I have read half till Gurudwara.
Okay. So if we talk about Guru Nanak Dev Ji, I'm reading it further. I'm explaining the further part. But by then, I need to see hand raised for reading. Right? So Guru Nanak Dev Ji was born at Talwandi, right, which is known as Nanka Sahib in Pakistan, in 1469. Okay, and he traveled widely before establishing a center at Kartarpur. अपना सेंटर सेटअप करने से पहले बहुत घूम चुके हैं, बहुत जगह पे.
गुजारा मिलता है
रिद्धि माइक.
मतलब
ठीक है. So yeah, then irrespective of their former creed, caste, or gender, right? His followers ate together in the common kitchen. राइट. आप देखते हो कि अगर अभी भी आप गुरुद्वारे में जाओगे तो वहां पे चाहे आप कितने भी अमीर हो, चाहे कैसे भी गरीब हो, चाहे किसी भी कास्ट के हो, आप सब लंगर में साथ में ही बैठ के खाते हैं. ठीक है. एंड द sacred space in thus created by Baba Guru Nanak, and it was named as Dharmstal. ठीक. Next.
can you tell the pin number?
Hmm. Who would read next? Please raise your hands.
Can you tell the page number?
Page number is 87. Chalo, Aditya, you only would read now. Page number 87, from before his death in 1539. A closer
Ma'am,
look.
page number is 67.
67. Aditya, read beta. Aditya Gupta, can you hear me?
Before his death in 1539, Baba Guru Nanak appointed one of his followers as his successor.
His name was Bhai Lehnu, but he came to be known as Guru Angad. Guru Angad compiled the compositions of Baba Nanak, to which to which he added his own in a new script known as Gurumukhi. The three successors of Guru Angad also wrote under the name of Nanak, and all of their compositions were compiled by Guru Arjan Dev in 1604. To this compilation were added the writings of other figures like Sheikh Farid, Bhagat, Sant Kabir Bhagat, Namdev, and Guru Tegh Bahadur. In 1706, this compilation was authenticated by Guru Tegh Bahadur's son and successor, Guru Gobind Singh. It is now known as Guru Granth Sahib, the holy scripture of the Sikhs. The
Okay.
number of Baba Na- The number of Baba Nanak's followers increased, though the 16th century, under his successors, they belonged to a number of castes, but traders, agriculturists, artisans, and craftsmen predominated. This may have something to do with Baba Nanak's insistence that his followers must be householders and should adopt productive and useful occupations. They were also expected to contribute to the general funds of the community of the followers.
Okay.
By the begin
पढ़ो आगे पढ़ो चलो.
By the beginning of the 17th century, the town of Ramdaspur, Amritsar, had developed around the central Gurudwara called Harmandir Sahib, the Golden Temple. It was virtually self-governing, and modern historians refer to the early 17th century Sikh community as a state within the state. The Mughal Emperor Jahangir looked upon them as a potential threat, and he ordered the execution of Guru Arjan in 1606. The Sikh movement began to get politicized in the 17th century, a development which culminated in the institution of the Khalsa by Guru Gobind Singh in 1699. The community of the Sikhs, called the Khalsa Panth, became a political entity. The changing historical situation during the 16th and 17th centuries influenced the development of the Sikh movement. The ideas of Baba Nanak had a huge impact on the development from the very beginning.
Just stop. Right. So अब see, गुरु नानक देव जी जो थे तलवंडी में बॉर्न में, उनकी डेथ के बाद से बात क्या हुआ था, वो नानक जी अपॉइंटेड वन ऑफ हिज फॉलोअर्स एज अ सक्सेसर. उन्होंने कहा कि उनका जो कोई फॉलोअर, उनका जो शिष्य था, उसको उन्होंने अपना सक्सेसर बना लिया. दैट आफ्टर मी you would be forwarding, like you would be preaching what I was preaching, you would be giving these teachings to the people as well. Right. बहुत मेहनत की, बहुत सदा की, बहुत पढ़ाई की, दिल लगाकर. Right. So, yeah. And now the successor original name was Bhai Lehna, but he came to be known as Guru Angad. Now, as we have seen in the video, Guru Angad ने क्या किया था? He compiled the compositions of Guru Nanak, to which he added his own, a new script of known as Gurmukhi. उसने उनके ही composition में कुछ चीजें खुद की डाल दी बस. Right. Okay. है ना? So what happened is he added his own thing in Gurumukhi. The three successors of Guru Angad also wrote under the name Nanak. उन्होंने भी नानक जी के लिए ही लिखा, उसी नाम के अंदर लिखा. And all the compositions were compiled by Guru Arjan Dev in 1604. Right? And to this compilation, ये जो compilation किया उन्होंने, उसमें क्या क्या add किया? With the writings or the teachings of great figures like Sheikh Farid, Sheikh Kabir, Kabin, right? Huh. So the number of Baba Nanak's followers increased through the 16th century. अब बाबा नानक के जो followers थे वो actual उनकी death के बाद बढ़े ज़्यादा, right? And they belong to a number of castes, but traders, agriculturists, artisans and craftsmen predetermined. ठीक है, predominate करता है हम उनको. Sure. आगे पढ़ो। राइट, सो जो बाबा नानक के फॉलोअर्स धीरे धीरे बढ़ते गए, राइट, दे मे हैव समथिंग टू डू विद बाबा नानक्स insistent that his followers must be householders and should adopt प्रोडक्टिव एंड यूजफुल ऑक्यूपेशंस। उन्होंने कहा कि जो मेरे फॉलोअर्स हैं वो अच्छे काम करें, मतलब जिनसे कुछ फायदा हो, ऐसे काम करें। दे वर ऑल्सो एक्सपेक्टेड टू कंट्रीब्यूट टू द जनरल फंड ऑफ द कम्युनिटी ऑफ फॉलोअर्स, एंड बाय द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द 17th century the town of Ramdaspur, Amritsar, had developed around the central Gurdwara called by the name of Guru Arjan, right? So the Sikh movement began to get politicized in the 17th century. अब तक जो movement थी सिर्फ और सिर्फ religious थी, ये political movement कब बनी? 17th century में, जब क्या हुआ यहाँ पे development which culminated the institution of Khalsa by Guru Gobind Singh in 1699. The community of Sikhs called Khalsa Panth. It was a political army which has not been built to fight amongst each other, instead to fight against a common enemy. Yes, read next. Who will read next?
And can I read?
Yes, Riddhi, please read.
The changing historical situation during the 16th and 17th centuries influenced the development of the Sikh movement. The ideas of Baba Nanak had a huge impact on the development. From the very beginning, he emphasized the importance of the worship of one God. He insisted that caste, creed, or gender was irrelevant for attempting liberation. His ideas of liberation was not that of a state of inner bliss, but rather the pur- pursuit of active life with a strong sense of social community. He himself used the term Nam, Dan, and Isnan for the ends of his teaching, which actually meant right worship, welfare for other and purity of conduct. His technique are now remembered as Nam Japana,
नाम जपना,
Pama, Krit Karna,
कीरत करना, and वंश चखना.
and one Kirat, Kirat Karna and one Chakna, which also underline the importance of right belief and worship, honest living, and helping others. Thus, Baba Nanak's ideas of equality had social and political implications. This might partly explain the difference between his history of the follower of Baba Nanak and the history of the follower of the other religious figure of the medieval centuries like Kabir, Ravidas, and Dadu, whose ideas were very similar to those of Baba Nanak.
ठीक है.
Language and language.
Wait. Now we're talking about Baba Nanak.